perhaps the greatest chess player in the world.
Bobby Fischer, United States, world title contender.
Bobby Fischer's a strange man. People think that there's something wrong with the man.
The great Bobby Fischer is here tonight.
Looking for Bobby Fischer.
Whatever happened to Bobby Fischer?
Bobby Fischer is searching for asylum.
It's really Fischer against the world.
Born in Chicago on March 9, 1943, Bobby Fischer has come to be known as one of, if not the greatest chess player in all of chess history.
Bobby Fischer's parents divorced when he was 2 years old, and he moved to Brooklyn with his mom and his sister.
When Bobby Fischer was 6, his older sister bought him a chess set, and he learned the game using the instructions in the box.
In 1957, he won the U.S. Chess Championship for the first time. He became the youngest international grandmaster when he was 15 years old.
After that, he didn't lose a chess game for the next 4 years. At the 1963-64 U.S. Chess Championship, Bobby went 11-0, the only perfect score in the history of the tournament. And when he was 27, he won 7 games in a row during international play. In 1971, he pulled off the first shutout in the history of Grandmaster play, then did the same thing for a second time in the very next match.
Throughout his life, Bobby Fischer became wanted by the U.S. He had done many horrible things, not least of what he said.
In 1992, the U.S. issued an arrest warrant for Bobby Fischer. On multiple occasions, he publicly made anti-Semitic remarks and during a live interview cheered for the actions made on 9/11. Later on, when he was playing in Japan, he was arrested and detained after the U.S. revoked his passport, and he was facing deportation and applied for Icelandic citizenship in an attempt to resolve his problems. After a long time and lots of paperwork, Iceland's parliament finally granted his request. Bobby Fischer moved to Reykjavik, Iceland, and lived out his days there. He suffered from psychosis and became more and more paranoid, eventually distrusting of almost everyone. He died at the age of 64 in Reykjavik, Iceland in 2008.
Unpredictable Bobby Fischer.
Nobody really knows why Bobby Fischer does or does not do anything.
The most individualistic, intransigent, uncommunicative, solitary chess master of all time.
He has no permanent home.
Fischer is a nomad.
Speaks to almost no one.
No contact with his family.
Troubled childhood.
He hasn't seen his mother in over 10 years.